The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise!
Like tiny daggers up to heaven. And all the juvie hoes and the riddling rats ask angels make from neon and in garbage scream out, what will save us? The sky opened up, everybody wants to change the world. Everybody wants to change the world, but no one wants to die. Wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try, wanna try. I'll be a detonator.
And welcome. I realized like halfway through that I was looking at the camera like this.
Like, hi.
Like the lip pulled back slightly. I was like, oh, I really hope people don't focus it on my face when they enter. Anyways, hello everyone. last week of our genre. What?
What?
Ow.
Say it!
Ow.
Not that.
Say it.
What?
Okay. Good.
Series. So, without further ado, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. It is the 23rd of June, Jack, are
Already?
you okay? Are you
Already it's the 23rd of June.
It's already the
Time flies.
23rd of June. Wow, what a freaking month it's been already.
That means yesterday was a very special anniversary.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. And if you watched our Instagram story, I'm sure you saw it. Honestly, our social media was kind of all celebrating it. It's the kind of thing that comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I made an Instagram post about it. It was like, I can't remember my two reactions because I always have two different reactions with it. It's like, oh man, that was 2 years ago. And then it was like, that was only 2 years ago.
That was only,
I
yeah.
know, right?
That was only.
I'm like, damn, that was pretty recent, but like also like so far long ago. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
For those of you that don't know, Tremble came out 2 years ago.
Tremble did come out 2 years ago.
To the day, yesterday.
To the day yesterday. Yes,
Yes.
yesterday, not today. So the 22nd of June is our Tremble's anniversary, which is our first album, if you didn't know. So we have classic hits like Habit and CSM and For Now even, and Tina, John's mom, also known as. So yeah.
What's always funny to me about that is like, to us, those are our classics.
Yeah.
Because we know what everything else is.
Exactly. For you guys, it's like kind of new. I mean, like you have the singles, but you don't have the full album
For you
experience
guys,
of what our
it's
sound is
our
like
album.
now.
It excites me for y'all that we feel like those are classics at this point.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that you guys feel the exact same way when you hear these songs. Yes, they're good. They're classics. They're a little bit different, but this stuff, this is the new.
This is the new in new punk.
Yes.
If you may. And then so this is our last week of our genre what series. Next week we will be pre-celebrating our album release, and I am so stoked about that, you guys.
One more stream until I can talk about it on Instagram.
One more stream.
With backing tracks.
One more stream. One more stream. Everyone put fists in the chat with one more stream. 3 fists.
One more stream.
One more stream.
Y'all know we're gonna overplay our songs for you on these streams.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god.
we're gonna.
Like, you guys have waited so long for it. It's just gonna be all This Is Temporary for the next year.
It's not gonna feel very temporary.
It's not gonna feel very temporary. It's gonna feel like, oh damn, these songs again. Thank goodness.
They're here to stay.
So yeah. So I hope you guys like them as much as we like them too, because oh my goodness.
It's a lot of work, a lot of effort. Again, thank you, Lord Jack,
Yes.
for all your work.
Oh, thanks.
Praise be to Lord
I mean,
Jack.
yes.
But today we're going to be talking about rock, which is our what in the genre what series, and then chatting and having virgin Mai Tais. Yes.
Woo, they're orange.
They're
Mai Tai.
orange.
Look at- I have
Just
not
like
tasted this
John.
yet.
I haven't either. I've never had one of these. Like,
Don't worry, they're all non-alcoholic.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh.
Wow.
Tangerine.
Also, I did not know what that was. That was the strawberry that's been stabbed through. It was like a cylinder of something.
Yes, I also experienced that. I was like, oh wow, it's got
Solid.
body. It's chunky. That's,
That is good.
Let's see.
Quite delicious. It's like
what-
orange and tangerine.
What person
Tropical.
do you recommend this to?
Someone.
Describe the person that you recommend that to.
Okay.
Guava. Guava. is
Guava.
what you're saying.
The person guava.
The person is guava. I would say everyone who's missing the guava inclusions at McStarby's right now.
Yes.
But more specifically, I would probably recommend this to my best friend because it's extra just like her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like when I say best friend, it's really like it's referencing a bunch of people as one. But more specifically, my best friend that lives across the country right now.
Yes.
I would want to give this to, not this one, it's mine. But I would want to give this to a person, a middle-aged man, right about 43, 44-ish, tan sun hat all the way around. It's got the strap hanging down that he's not cinched onto his face. He's got those orange like sunglasses with the orange sheen, polarized sheen on it, right? And he's got a shirt just about like this, except the main color is white and the accent color is red. And he's got like this like button up. He's got it like one extra button loose. And then below, he's got like a dog t-shirt, like Best Dad somehow with a dog t-shirt.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does he live in Florida or Australia?
He lives in Livermore at my house.
Oh, it's your dad.
It's my dad.
I knew it. I didn't want to be rude, but I was like, so your dad.
Oh my god.
He's got like cargo shorts and he's on a beach somewhere.
Absolutely. I can imagine like the fisherman's hat dude just
I
like
actually had that in my brain for a second. I was like, he sounds like he's talking about his dad, but I'm gonna assume he's talking about some retired guy in Florida.
That's a lot of detail. I couldn't go into that. I kind of stopped at the person who has a sweet tooth. The person who loves the color pastel pink the most in your life. I would recommend the Mai Tai.
Pastel pink.
The person who likes pastel pink the most.
For sure. I was also thinking, because he's in here right now, you know what? You're the only person who saw me say that, Ren. You're the only one. But I was going to say the other person that I would probably suggest this to, who's in the chat right now, is Sean. My friend, my buddy from Texas, because it's orange. Need I say more?
There you go. This is the guy that wrote The Escape. That's how I picture it. I don't know.
So anyway, we're talking about rock.
But first, I think we...
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, we're about 8 minutes into 5 o'clock, or 9 minutes into us. Also, yes, Rain, Australia is indeed the location we were talking about.
We weren't going to acknowledge it.
Anyway, we're 9 minutes into the stream, and I haven't done one of those. Hello and welcome to the roll call segment of UFN's Live at 5. We're here on a Wednesday, the 23rd of June, and I have some highs to say to y'all. So if you haven't said hi in the chat already, or if you haven't said anything, I mean, I won't bite. I might scratch you up, but I won't bite. Anyhow, if you have said hi or made your presence known, I will say hi to you here, and maybe they'll join me in doing said highs, but it's really about you and me right now. And if you're an artist, I will make sure everybody knows. Alright, so first we have Carter. Hello, thank you for being first, and thank you for announcing it, so it's really easy to find who's first. I definitely encourage the first and seconds up in the chat. It lets me know that I've actually gotten to the top of the chat.
I was fourth.
Yeah, you were fourth. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we have Carter, who is first in the chat. We also have Paran, who is second. Does Instagram live streams singing the songs. You should watch those if she does them.
It's true.
Beautiful voice.
Yes, we also have Xenia. Hello, Xenia.
Xenia.
Alright, and we got D Parks 274. Just one of the people that sticks in my head. I know it's gonna be fine if I see a couple of names here, and D Parks is one of them.
Everything is as it should be. Yes.
We also have Squid Pupper. Good to see you, Squid Pupper.
Hey, that's my homie.
That's my homie. All right, and we also have Solom. Hello, good to see you, Solom. I appreciated the Tremble post yesterday. Actually, all of you who posted Tremble posts on your story yesterday, very much appreciate. Among those people was I believe I saw one from Rain, and I saw one from Solom, and I'm bad at Instagram, so I didn't catch everyone's. I did see Kai's, though, so those are the three. I remember seeing if you posted one, just remind me, and I'll beat myself up about it. Thank you.
He will.
I'll do it for him.
Yes. And we also have, hello, Christian Carranza, the photographer extraordinaire.
Christian! Like Chanel.
Yes, and overall, awesome dude. Thank you. We also have Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hola.
Hello.
¿Cómo está?
Stop.
¿Cómo está? Hey.
I'm getting such cursed vibes from you right now, Jen.
Also, hello, Rain. Also, Rain Wilson. Rain, who comes to these streams. I always want to pronounce it like Rain because of the two N's. I'm sorry.
I'm in.
So just so you know, I apologize. Also, we have King Sean. Hello, Sean.
My buddy.
Let's see.
That's more people.
I'm trying not to skip anybody, but I am trying to get through the list pretty quickly here. We got Dad Barry. Hello,
Dad Barry.
And you know, I gotta find a way to consolidate these so it's a little easier to get through. We got Until Father Notice. Hello.
My dad.
And Maddie Young. Hello.
And Maddie Young, who's not my dad.
All right, and I think after those lists, if you didn't say hi, make sure to say hi sometime during the stream, and I will interrupt Sad to say hello to you. It's a great, happy, fun
I'll do
time. I can't wait to do it. And anyway, with that, we're gonna go back to the live at 5.
7 weeks is enough, but even so, I've got nothing. So tell me, honey, drink 'em down.
That's new.
I'm taking this off. This is kind of like putting me in a different trance state.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, you're like fully connected in there. Oh.
It's
fine. It didn't fall all the way. It's on the piano keyboard. We're good. Okay. So, yes, very good roll call today. It was nice.
I loved it.
It was really helping. Yeah.
It was good. Everyone got introduced. People
Yeah.
got plugged.
Lots of energy. We got plugs. We got people. We got the hellos.
Yeah.
Oh, get the name myself a Rain Wilson. Okay, got it.
So, yes, very good. But, I'm going to continue this on with what we're talking about today, which is rock, excuse me. And I want to put a disclaimer and reminder that genres don't matter. Listen to the music.
Hey,
Genres don't matter.
Genres.
John.
Listen to the jack.
That falls apart.
The audio jack, you know? Music. Audio.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just plug into
I
the
made it make
jack
sense.
and listen to whatever. Get jacked with Rue. That's really good. Nice.
So, rock music is a very, very broad topic. And crispy bacon is better than floppy bacon. I'm sorry, Christian. That's just not true. Anyways,
I still love you.
so, side note, you ate bacon today. Congratulations, Carter. We eat bacon, but we only eat it crispy because it's best. Anyways.
Who we? Who you mean? Okay, good.
We. And then John
The
has a
other.
special corner
Yes.
where he eats his floppy bacon, which we don't acknowledge. So, you know, we support him in his floppy baconness, just from a distance. So
From a disgusted distance.
from a distance, and we're like, that floppy bacon he's always eating.
It actually took me a while to actually understand. I was like, save the bacon.
Save the.
What?
Really?
And then I got it. Yes.
Oh man, I got it after I said crispy bacon. I was like, that's pretty. I was like, oh, that's a floppy disk.
Well,
huh?
it could be a floppy disk. It also could be.
For those of you watching on VOD later, yeah, someone in chat sent a floppy disk and a piece of bacon.
Yes.
Save bacon. I totally get that. I see where that's
Save
going. now.
bacon.
Save
Floppy
bacon.
disk, hard disk, both made from a silicone cookie.
Do you have a .bacon file? Save as bacon.
Dot bacon.
Save as bacon. Anywho's, so rock music is a hugely broad genre, and it's actually a broad genre of popular music, like what we talked about last week and the week before. We actually ended up talking a lot about pop the past couple of weeks.
Pop,
And
punk, metal,
Yeah.
hard. Metal.
yes, but really though, rock is kind of one of the big genres where all of our subgenres come from, like, you know, pop punk and alt rock, the music that we were labeled as earlier.
In fact, it got a mention in Trolls 2 as one of like the 6 main music types in that movie. Because there's
Oh.
like different music trolls. And then there's pop trolls, there's funk trolls.
It was that Trolls World Tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And the rock trolls were the evil ones, surprisingly.
Yay!
I believe it.
Yeah.
We're all looking
know
to
what?
mess stuff up, I guess.
They're so against the system.
It's very counterculture.
Very counterculture.
Yeah.
But anywho's, so it's a genre of popular music that originated as rock and roll in the U.S. in the late 1940s and early 1950s.
You talking Elvis?
I'm talking Elvis.
You
I'm talking Elvis. I'm talking wise men say. Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Happy birthday!
Light your candles. That was the vibe I got from that. It just sounded like, kind of sounded like us all singing Happy Birthday.
Out of nowhere, I don't know what I was expecting, but happy birthday was not it. Anyways, so to continue, developing into a different range of styles in the mid 1960s is what rocks did. All of the rocks in the world, and later, particularly in the U.S. and the U.K. So, like the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
The Beatles.
Yeah, I forget
Yes,
that the
the
Beatles were
Beatles.
rock, but they totally were rock.
The Rolling Stones.
The Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Stones.
Mhm.
We talked about the
The
Kinks,
White Stripes,
right? The
the
White
Kinks.
Stripes. Yeah.
Lots of those.
No.
Thus.
I find that's actually really common in more UK-based bands. They start with
Really?
a the.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, except for like Queen.
Yeah. There's the Who.
Mm-hmm.
The Guess Who is Guess Who or the Guess Who? I don't know. If we don't know, we should.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
All I know is The Who. And
Grateful
I know
Dead.
The Grateful Dead.
The
There
Grateful
you go.
Dead.
The Grateful Dead.
What's it called?
Name some
the
band names.
The artist formerly known as.
Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's the artist.
Right.
You know. Exactly. But the Ozzy Osbourne. But sorry. No, I was just reading a comment. Yeah. And then to continue on that track. It has more roots in the 1940s and 1950s rock and roll, a style that drew directly from blues and rhythm and blues, which are different genres in African American music formed from country music. Sorry.
We're talking rhythm and blues.
Bluegrass
Is that
and
like
rhythm and blues and-
is that like Chuck Berry?
It's like like
Yeah.
Chuck Berry, Johnny B. Good, like R&B, possibly what it
Yeah.
was named after. Which is why you see rhythm and blues or you see R&B and you go, oh, I wonder what that stands for. It stands for rhythm and blues. So
Boom.
hmm
Gotcha.
which I actually didn't know for a really long time. I
Yeah.
thought it was actually spelled R, like ARE
Oh,
and
ARE.
BE, which is some people do spell it like that, which is interesting because it's almost like slang for R&B.
Yeah.
Bone
Which is
apt
already
the
kind of slang.
teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
energy.
So very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Bone apt the teeth. Yeah, it's very very interesting. Oh, bye Xenia. Have fun. The Ricky Martin, very correct Christian Carenza, also known as Chanel.
Chanel.
But yes,
The Chanel.
the Chanel.
The Chanel.
Stop. Chuck Berry, oh boy. But yes, we actually used to cover Johnny B. Good,
We
so
did.
that was fun.
We did.
We did cover Johnny B. Good.
There's actually a video somewhere on my Instagram of me playing it in black and white on my new 7-string.
Yes.
Yeah. The intro to it.
We probably also have a video of it somewhere on our Facebooks or Instagram somewhere. Way back when we used to play at the Rock House, which used to be open, which is now not.
Rock House, which used to exist, which now doesn't.
Which now doesn't, along with a lot of our hopes and dreams this past 2020.
Those memories. That was
yes.
some memories.
Some good memories. I liked playing there. It was definitely a good atmosphere, but I feel like we just didn't vibe too well with some of the people there. Until further
Yep.
notice.
Looks like Carter and Perrand just had a hive mind moment.
Hive mind. Nice.
They both said the until further notice, 1 second within.
Now this is a hive mind moment.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Stamp it. It's a hive mind moment.
But anyways, continuing on to about rock music. Rock music also drew strongly from a number of other genres centered on the electric guitar as part of a rock group with electric bass and drums and one or more singers. So something more like even hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I would say the electric bass had a lot to do with how rock music developed.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Electric bass, shoot, I can't remember. I don't even think it was Fender who made the first one. It was like a modified orchestra bass that somebody made, and then they were like, "Hey, the guitars have that.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that?"
Because basses have the problem of if you want it acoustic and you want it to actually project, you need a giant instrument to resonate all those sound waves.
Developing
all
an
the low.
electrified technology for bass. Oh, it's off screen. I patted my bass. But yeah, it's relatively, well, I guess at this point it's old news, but I would say it's relatively new if you're thinking of the grand scheme of musical inventions dating back into the long scheme of things. It's a relatively new instrument.
Yeah, I
So
definitely would say that the electric bass brought a whole new wave and new idea to genres in general, and genres in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's probably why we like so much bassy music nowadays. Our whole generation, our whole culture, or should I say generation?
Like to feel the car rattle whenever you listen to a song, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
No, definitely. And I mean that's probably it was a huge influence to house music and dubstep and stuff like that, because it was just so boom, and it was such a big part of that music. It really carried it all. So I think that definitely had a lot to do with it.
Definitely. And dubstep is one of those where it's like you see, I feel like dubstep kind of put bass, like, no, it didn't put bass into the mainstream. I guess it kind of did, I think, in a way, because dubstep was like one of the first ones where it was calling itself bass centric almost. They would always say, like, you know, drop the bass or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Even if there were high screechy sounds in it, which aren't bass normally.
Exactly. I think there was a type of dubstep. Sorry, I got distracted from the clattering that happened over here. There was a type of dubstep that was, I think it's called bass. It has something to do with bass.
Drum and bass?
Drum and bass. I think that might have been it, but it was also what's it called? It was like, it might have been a more vulgar name.
I have no idea.
Bass corn.
Bass?
But no, I don't think that's what it was.
Bass corn.
Bass core.
No, don't repeat that.
I think I've heard that term. I don't think it actually classifies as a genre.
Okay, for sure. There was something
no idea.
else that it was like. Shoot, I'll have to remember it, and if I remember it, then I'll post it on Instagram or Twitter or something. But it was definitely like it was another word for just like really bassy music that I couldn't remember what it was. Anyways, yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, that pack may have lied to you. It said it was on low battery.
Yeah. So rock has a lot of different forms. It's kind of, because it's one of the big ones, it kind of spawns a lot of subgenres and everything. But in terms of, like, if we were to try to distill rock, for me, my mind immediately goes to classic rock. But, you know, and that's absolutely...
Get like Kansas.
Led Zeppelin,
Yes.
AC/DC. Actually, guys, throw out, like, some suggestions. Like, what do you think is, like, quintessential rock? You can put some modern bands. I think a lot of the older classic bands kind of fit into that category, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot that pop into my head when I think about that. There's some. It'd be tricky. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think are like a modern rock band.
Yeah, like I would like to hear your guys'. I would like to hear you guys' what your favorite rock bands are, and what you think UFN songs are rock themed, because I mean you guys had told us that what's it called, that rock is a type of music that we sound like. So which songs specifically do you think are more rock centric?
Yeah.
You're my wayward son.
Pram.
There'll be peace when you are done.
So good.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. But yes. Also, for anyone who was wondering who that is by, it's by Kansas.
Kansas.
So, you know.
How many bands can you name that are named after places? Go.
Kansas.
Oh my God, just go.
Boston.
Boston.
I'm done.
Yeah. Kansas,
Done.
Boston, sit.
That's it. Those are the only bands. Chicago.
Chicago? I don't.
I don't know who they
I have no idea. I can't verify that answer.
There's one that I always forget that I can't remember right now, but it's always like, oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna start naming places and hope they're real bands.
Right, exactly.
think there's, like, there-
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Such a good band. There's
Detroit.
probably a band called like Fog City or something for San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's probably a band that exists. If not, a song is definitely named Fog City, so that gives me points anyways.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Oh,
Ed
man.
Ed
Rain,
Sheeran.
plug in your phone. Sorry. Anyways, what'd you say?
Oh no, I dropped my peak.
It's right there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Ed Sheeran, the most rock.
Ed Sheeran, the most rock, the most named after a place ever.
Yeah.
And I saw Panic the live opener was called Arizona, spelled out like
Arizona.
that and all.
I love that.
It's
That's
actually
awesome.
Arizona.
Yes, they have to spell it out.
But Arizona.
Hey everyone!
A-R-I-Z-O-N-A.
We are Arizona.
Woo! Spell
Nice
it
to
for
see
yourself.
you guys. What's up? What's up?
Anyways, here's Wonderwall. I don't know.
Yeah.
07 Commander. All right, see you. Ray.
07. See you on the other side. Over.
Over and out.
Over and out.
Cool. So you got Arizona. So Ed Sheeran, I'm seeing.
Ed Sheeran is
Blanket.
definitely a place.
Carter's blanking out on a lot of rock bands. That's fair, actually. You can also put glam. I consider glam rock like.
We were gonna talk about that last
Totally
week
is.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to come back and mention glam rock again, or spend 5 minutes on it, because there's plenty of iconic glam rock bands.
Glam rock hair bands are amazing too.
Rock and roll in terms of the modern is really hard to say. Well, rock and roll specifically is hard to say, because not a lot of people make rock and roll anymore. But
Yeah.
a lot of people are in some subgenre of rock. So, I mean, you could name a lot of the popular bands that, like, you could even say the pop punk bands that we've already gone over. Things like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance.
Which could be seen as rock, but they are really newer.
You could even say technically like Arctic Monkeys too. They have, if they fall in that rock subgenre even a little bit, it's rock. But
Oh yeah. Rain from the Grave said Rush. And
Rush
that was-
absolutely is Rush. Yes,
That one.
they are alt rock if I ever heard. Like there's some variation of alt rock because it's experimental, it's rock. Yeah.
It's classic rock.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. You know, it's classic. 2112 boys.
Frick.
Yeah.
God, it's been so long.
See, like I know the bass part in my head, still can't play it.
Right, that was it.
That's okay. Well, that's YYZ.
We'll get him next time, Coach.
Yeah.
But that is YYZ by Rush. We used to
Oh.
show off with that at the beginning of shows
So
sometimes.
much fun.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it was
Also,
actually back when we had Dallas, and Dallas
Yes.
actually could play the bass part.
Yeah.
He would get up there and do it. I think they did. We did it once at a house show.
Yeah.
It was with Aaron Branscombe. He hopped on. Aaron was on the bass.
yeah.
I can't remember. No, was he on drums or bass?
He must have been on drums. I feel like Dallas would have been like.
I think he might have, but actually, I think Aaron was on bass, and then Dallas hopped on drums, and you were on guitar. Because I remember there were the three of you. You were playing YYZ, and I was like, "This sounds great."
It's. I will say probably. It's a switch between if it's harder on drums or bass. Like guitar is like it's actually relatively
basic.
not as it's not as hard as it is on bass and drums. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the solos, but like.
They hit
Right.
most of
Maybe
the,
I'm just
most of
jaded
the
as a
same
guitarist.
beats. I think the reason why it's so easy is or not easy, but it goes along with the rest of it. So
Yeah.
it's definitely more
The guitar part,
based.
the
Let me-
guitar part scales well as a lead guitar.
Yes.
but
Yes.
the bass part does not scale naturally. It's a very solo involved bass part, and the drum part is a very technically weird drum part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite to the level of Spirit of the Radio.
Yeah.
but, yeah.
The guitarist is used to doing this kind of stuff in general music. And
Right,
so-
exactly. It's more the style that kind of go and change your
Yeah.
positions and go and do a solo and then come back to the rhythm.
No, absolutely.
Super fun though. Yeah.
Yeah, but going off of that and just continuing on with what rock really is at its core, because we've been talking about a lot of bands that I'm going to explain really what it means to be a rock song or to qualify as rock music.
Yeah.
Usually, rock is song-based music with 4/4 time signature, and using a verse-chorus form, but the genre has become extremely diverse, so it could mean really anything right now. But pretty basically, it's 4/4 and song verse, or not song verse, verse chorus, bridge chorus usually, or verse chorus, bridge chorus. Or two,
all those.
But really basic, like A B C,
And then you're Leonard Skinner. Chorus, verse, bridge, solo,
Solo.
solo, bridge, solo, chorus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. But yeah.
Absolutely.
So I feel like and that's one of the reasons why, if I may, I would probably label CSM or even Habit as one of our more rockier songs, which Parand said, Missing Out, Kinda Tina, and then Cat in the Window would be like the calm, feely kind of rock and roll, and it gets louder later, question mark.
I think Cat in the Window is one of the more metal-inspired songs we have, because it kind of starts out sweet and then it just gets heavy.
Really heavy. But yeah, no, I think more of our basic verse chorus songs are probably like Habit or CSM. They just kind of groove, and they don't betray you with any of the sounds that they make. They just kind of go like throughout the whole time. You're like, I can jam with this, and I know it's not gonna pull any fast ones on me. Sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It just kind of grooves.
Yeah, it just really grooves.
It's a big groove feel in rock, I noticed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, do you guys feel like grooving right now?
I feel like grooving.
kind of like grooving.
You brought up a song.
Yeah, I brought up a couple songs.
You did.
A couple songs. Which songs do you guys want to play? One of them? Sure, let's do CSM. We'll do System. We'll do System.
Try to be subtle, play the lead part vaguely. Yeah, let's do this song.
Try to keep it secret. Somebody's messing that up.
I'm like, oh well. They'll hear it eventually.
Who to blame?
Who to blame? Could it be me?
You're fine.
The Eagles are rock. Also the.
Right. I was like, Sadie, you have a part coming up. No, you don't.
Well, I know where you guys.
Now you do.
What? So I guess you moved away from home with my music not unknown. A feeling in your voice. So a patch of fabric on my skin from a tapestry of memories that were fine. something,
Three up.
but I am too busy doing nothing with my life. So
I'll say.
goodbye to indifferent, to eat healthy, no ambition to get wealthy. I'm just fine, just like every other moment of my life. You went so hard, I was like, oh, I'm coming in too late. Thank you for not wasting my time. Hope it doesn't eat you inside. Hold on. Thank you for not wasting my time. Hope it doesn't eat you inside.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm hilarious. I should probably be sad or something, but I am too busy doing nothing with my life. So I'll say goodbye to indifferent, to eat healthy, no ambition to get wealthy. I'm just fine, just like every other moment, every other moment, every other moment of my life. I love that song.
Yeah, thank you for not wasting my time.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I genuinely thought you forgot you had a musical cue coming up when you
No,
said
no.
what?
No.
You looked so genuine, like it was just the face.
you.
Like-
I've been acting for quite some time. Oh man, I'm glad I got you with that. That's good. But yes, thank you for not wasting my tie. Hope it doesn't eat you inside by Bo Burnham.
Oh my god.
That's what Ren said. I can't take credit for that. Anyways, but yeah, anywho's, like pop music, lyrics, the lyrics of rock music often stress romantic love, but also social or political. Punk, I see you. You know.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So you know, social, political stuff, romantic love, all that stuff. That's really the last point I really had on rock music.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, like, CSM is kind of the perfect example in my head. That's why I, like, picked CSM as, like, my vote for, like, what's the most rocky sound. Because, I mean, it is talking about a breakup, but it's, like, you know, it's angry about it, obviously. But it is pretty basic, you know, verse, chorus, catchy. It's got a great tune to it. Just patting myself on the back some more real quick. Yeah, it's just really classic. This is a song that has this chord progression. This is how it goes. Also, I hate you, Judy. Like, you know, that sort of thing.
Also, I love you, Judy.
Yeah, also, I love you, Judy. I hate you, Judy. You know, Judy, take me back sort of thing.
There's also a lot of like frick my parents kind of stuff. Like oh god, there was a song I'm thinking of that has like it's literally a kid listening. I think it's Warrant. Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie by Warrant. I think the video starts off with like a kid listening to Warrant in their house, and their parents come in. Yeah, their parents come in and just like it's like you can't listen to that. Or it was one band like that. It might not have been Warrant, but there's a lot of them. I definitely grew up with a lot of these bands too. Van Halen.
Van Halen. Sweet cherry pie. Just gonna continue.
Yeah. Sammy Hagar. Freaking God, there's so many good ones. ZZ Top, I would also
ZZ Top.
consider.
What a good,
There you go. That's
what a good mention.
Oh my God.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Slash is still making music.
Really?
Yeah, like he released an album. It was in the 2010s. It was there was a song called Anastasia. And that album I have a CD of, and it's totally classic rock, but it's got like it's weirdly modern. It's really like, it's really produced. It's got like the modern production quality to it.
He thought you were gonna say mahi mahi.
No.
I don't know why.
It's mahi mahi.
Mahi,
More like
Mahi. What kind of references are you doing, John? We have to know them for them to work.
Mahi, and I'm like, who is
Can
that?
I get the ahi tacos?
Can I get the mahi mahi tacos? I had an ahi tuna sandwich today. It was delicious. Anyways, Slash is still doing music. He's still wearing the top hat. He's still got the hair. That's the thing. And it really sounds like rock. Like, to me, that's what rock sounds like in my head. And so that, if you listen to that album, the one that Anastasia's on from Slash, to me that's like a modern version of rock, which is really just classic rock done again. Aerosmith is another.
Aerosmith.
Gosh.
I didn't listen to too much Aerosmith.
I listened too much Aerosmith.
I know.
You wanna
Well, we
trade?
talked about it a lot. Yeah, I definitely. I remember us talking about like you were like I kind of grew up on Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And I'm like I didn't listen to too much. My parents weren't like huge fans of Aerosmith. My mom wasn't like the biggest fan. And I got most of my music education from them. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
And my dad, that was actually one of the first bands I think the first band he ever discovered by himself. Like, not by himself. His friend recommended it to him, but it was the first one as an adult, not from his parents. Not a band or a sound that was passed down. His friend was just like, you got to listen to these guys, and just put a record on. And they were an up and coming band at that point. So my dad like got into Aerosmith like kind of on their ride up to fame. It was really cool, like in the 70s, 80s. When Steven Tyler still had his freaking vocal cords left.
Oh my God,
Poor
Steven
man.
Tyler, man.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful daughter he gave us. Just gonna gush about her for a second. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I noticed that John's dad, in fact, put a very good band in the chat. Train as modern rock.
Oh, fair.
Totally accurate. Because, like, I mean, you don't think about Train because they've made so many songs. Like, I'm just gonna Train really quick. I'm gonna rattle off a couple of their songs.
There's a lot of Drive is the one I think of all the time.
I'm in love with a
There's one that Emma showed me as well. I don't know if Emma's still on, but if you are, Mermaid, I think it's called Mermaid. It's a really good song.
Also, I guarantee you guys that you will think that these are by different artists. I'm gonna start it off with Hey Soul Sister.
Yeah.
Drops of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drive By.
Yes.
Meet Virginia.
Okay.
50 Ways to Say Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
If It's Love, Call Me Sir. Angel in Blue Jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Play that song. This Ain't Goodbye. That's Mermaid.
Yeah.
Something More.
Mm-hmm.
I Wish You Would. It's about you. Get to Meet Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Parachute. Hopeless. This'll Be My Year. I Got You. Let me see. There's
Save Me San Francisco, I know, is one that
Save Me San
always comes to my
Francisco.
head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that was the album too, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think Save
It
Me
was the
San
same one with
Francisco.
Marry Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fun guitar part. All right. Challenge to any guitarist people out there in chat. Learn Marry Me by Train. I remember that being hard. I'm going to relearn it. I'm going to post it on Instagram. But I want you to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't play guitar and you know somebody who does, post it and have them tag us.
Yes.
Because I want to see people learn that song. Because I remember really liking that song. I thought it was really nice.
Yes.
Like just the flow of it.
Soundgarden is good.
Soundgarden.
Alice in Chains is grunge rock, but
Yeah.
Also that is my mother's like favorite album,
Yeah.
favorite band
I was
from
like,
Yeah.
favorite album.
favorite everything.
Yeah,
Hurt, just Hurt. That's it. Okay.
Yes, Alice in Chains, great band. But yeah, grunge rock.
Mhm.
Grunge rock for sure. One thing.
Soundgarden, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Audio Slave also.
Oh.
Also, one band that I haven't seen mentioned yet is Journey.
Oh, there's so many.
There's like that. I actually thought I always think of Journey after I think of Train.
Train? Really? Oh, fair.
Yeah,
I guess I can see.
Because I always think of just a small town girl
Oh.
living in a lonely world. She took the midnight
Train.
train going anywhere. Yeah, every time. I'm like, hey, you guys talk about train, and then I'm like, hold on, Journey is also a band that exists for some reason. You know, but yeah.
Okay, this is a single song more than anything, and I don't know if this classifies, so tell me. Oh, Until Further Notice makes a good point. Scorpions. But, Survivor. Eye of the Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, the Eye of the Tiger is immediately where my mind went.
That was one of the first karaoke songs I ever did, by the way. Foreigner is good too.
They did Jukebox Hero, right?
I think so. This
This is the wrong key.
Oh, right.
Chords. I see. Yes, that one.
Back on the scene.
Yeah.
My time took my chance.
Right as you get to the
Whenever
part, I feel
I've
like you would
played
groove on. Like,
I've always played that on A.
hey,
Yeah, I've always played it up there.
Just a man.
I don't
and
think
his
it's
will
right,
to
but-
survive.
it might be B, because I remember going to
So
open.
many times it happened so fast. They trade that passion for glory.
Yeah.
I love that bass part.
Yes.
I love hearing like musicianship really peak out, because a lot of rock tends to be very templatey, and like it's very easy to just kind of set into your groove and not do a lot. But I love hearing it. See, he's just grooving. I love hearing like it peak out, like bass, like bass walks.
Well, that's what makes those rock bands that we love so iconic, is they all have their own shine that comes through.
Yeah. Freaking Hot for Teacher. Like that's a way to open a song.
Yeah.
As a drum intro.
With sampled drums.
Is it?
Some of it is definitely
That's fair.
not humanly possible.
My favorite rock band, Harry
can see that.
Styles.
There are many analyses done into this. It's
Ah!
okay.
Watermelon sugar. Dad mentioned David Bowie, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Motorhead,
Yes, that's a
Ted
David
Nugent.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. All in all, I just wanted to take a really quick moment, away from the silliness, away from the chaos, and thank you guys all for tuning in today. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream, share it with people you know, share it with people you don't know, share it with your cat, like John said earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And really, thank you for being here. It means the world.
Yeah.
Really does.
And just for you, I'm gonna play a power chord on bass.
Power.
May that fuel you through your day.
You get a B mine.
Yes, also The Clash, very iconic rock, and Eagles. I like how Dad's just kind of like spamming the chat with bands he knows and
Until
artists.
Father Notice,
He's like, this one. Oh wait, another.
musical encyclopedia.
Love him.
He's
Love
somewhere.
that dude.
He's watching us. He's in the vents. Wait, this one. They're gonna
He's
like.
He's like, have they read my comic?
Wait, I've forgotten this one. He's just got a binder full of.
He's just reading them through, crossing them off as he goes.
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
I remember my dad telling me about Def Leppard on the way to school one morning. I thought he was joking. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned.
Queen was brought up. Yes.
Don't worry. We didn't forget about Queen.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a backstage anxiety attack because we thought we'd missed Queen, but we did not miss Queen.
We definitely said AC/DC, right?
Yeah, we said Foreigner and AC/DC. We didn't say Pink Floyd yet, though.
Floyd.
Pink Floyd is good.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hilarious. People don't know what Pink Floyd is. So they'll like.
They're so close. I want to describe them as psychedelic rock, but I can't.
Yeah, right.
They're just so close.
Like.
What about? I mean, yeah, right. It's
but
like
that's
on the
like
edge.
Tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
think
Edge.
Jimi Hendrix, but.
The Edge is another band.
Oh, it is? Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Edge, I thought, was a bassist.
It is a bassist. I thought. Yeah, it's from U2. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. But I thought there was also
I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I'm sure somebody is naming themselves The Edge.
What about for a modern one, Nickelback? Is Nickelback rock?
Shoot, what are they? Country rock?
I don't consider. No,
Nope,
they're not.
It's just
country
you
rock.
two.
They're just rock.
I think so. I don't hear a lot. I mean, other than the shiny, bright acoustic guitars during their ballads, they're not really country.
So what does everybody hate about them?
About who?
Nickelback. I brought up Nickelback.
Nickelback. Everyone hates them because they did it just for the money, and that's what they said. And it's like, you know what? I'm sorry. That's not a good enough reason to hate someone. If they do it for a reason, then blank.
Yeah.
Well, not respecting the art of music is enough reason to hate somebody.
That's true. I
You
get
don't
that.
have to hate the song.
You don't have to hate the songs. You don't necessarily have to pay Nickelback for their stuff. But like, I mean, if they're making really good music and they're just doing it for money, like, I mean, I can't really be mad at that.
I will.
It is a way to make money.
Rockstar got stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop cars and driving 15 cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I probably know more Nickelback songs than I think I do as well. Like, there's a lot. I listened to like one of the newer albums or a couple off of some of the older ones. Like, I consider them pretty like modern rock. Saving Abel, if you've ever heard of them. The only song I know of theirs is kind of explicit, so I'd recommend stay away from that one. Black Sabbath.
Race car backwards.
That's
race
like
car.
the beginnings of metal, but it's all kind of similar.
Well,
Like,
Black Sabbath is technically classic rock.
Definitely laid down the groundwork for metal to come in.
Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, there you go.
yes, Blue Oyster Cult. Godzilla.
Linkin Park is hard to explain. Linkin Park is probably closer to new punk or punk metal, in my opinion.
It's good with hip hop elements. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
that's why I would technically say that Linkin Park is very new punk. You know, because they have
not
kinda-
rock and roll.
not rock and roll, not full punk, and not metal, but like very emotional, almost emo punk.
hip hop new punk fusion.
Electric
Hip hop new
Light.
punk fusion.
I'm seeing is Electric Light Orchestra rock. Good question. I don't have a good answer. Alt.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely alt. I would say if you were gonna say rock, then alt rock. Smashing Pumpkins
Yeah,
is probably
I would say so.
I'd
rock.
say, yeah, it's on the verge of grunge rock to me, like from what I've heard, but
Yeah, it's there.
it's rock.
It's there.
Grunge.
It's part of it.
My
Kid
mom
Rock.
does not like Smashing Pumpkins, so we didn't listen to her. The only song I know by them is Today. So you know.
19. Wait, no.
Wait.
Today is the greatest day I've ever known.
I like Cherub Rock too. Pearl Jam.
Can't wait for tomorrow.
Everybody's heard Cherub Rock.
Everybody's
You
heard.
just don't know.
No, you just don't know you've heard Cherub Rock.
Before I get out.
Da, da, da.
On it. Anyways,
Yes. Yeah, that's what I look forward to.
yes. But who'd you just say? You just said
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. Yes.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam is 10 out of 10, but I wouldn't say they were rock
Yeah.
necessarily. They could be. Yes, the father and mother of grunge rock is, as Mile Major just said, Nirvana and Pearl Jam. They had a love child, and that is grunge rock. And that is the whole umbrella. If you don't, if you play grunge rock, if you claim to play grunge rock and don't know who Pearl Jam or Nirvana is, get the hell out of America. So yeah.
Absolutely. And here's one that we haven't brought up at all, but I think fits into multiple categories. Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you. I
transition.
I'm
That's
gonna
a good
punish myself
transition.
for dissing Dave.
I love Dave Grohl. Anyways, this is Everlong.
This is Everwall.
This is Everlong.
What?
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
That's sick. That's a cool
Bon
name.
John Bogey?
I wish I had like
Bon John
3
Bogey?
names.
Yeah, same. And I wonder if anything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. If anything I ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Also-
yeah, that's, everyone.
That's everyone. Yeah. Also, Carter asks, who sang "Here I Go Again on My Own"? Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Now I've made up my mind. Now I ain't wasting no more time. So here I go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did sing that? Stacey Jacks.
That's definitely.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh no, musical theater is ruining me for classical music.
God. Okay, can we talk about Rock of Ages and how amazing that movie was, though?
The one with
I-
Jack Black, or no? Am I thinking of the wrong one?
No,
I'm thinking
that's
School of
School of
Rock.
Rock, yeah.
Okay.
We're
It
talking
had
about-
rock in it.
No, Rock of Ages had Russell Crowe in it, and Russell Brand. My bad.
I was like,
I was like,
Crowe?
Russell Crowe sounds wrong. No, it had Russell Brand in it. It had Catherine Zeta-Jones. It also had Bryan Cranston, Tom Cruise, yes, Juliana Hough, Paul Giamatti, and was Paul Giamatti? Is that right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was this new actor who was playing as the main character.
Nah, some kid.
Some kid. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, watch it. Rock of Ages. It's very good. And also Alec Baldwin. He's also in that movie. I was like, there's someone else I'm forgetting, and his face flashed in my mind as I was about to tell people to watch it. So, Rock of Ages, go watch that movie. It's very funny. Not kid appropriate necessarily.
It is a great walkthrough of classic rock, though.
It is a really great walkthrough of classic rock. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm.
Go for it, home.
Okay, nailed that.
Nice. But yeah, it's a very good movie. But yeah, we could have just pulled songs from that show.
Yeah.
Friggin'
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
might have.
yeah.
Oh, here's.
Hit me with your best shot, Joan Jett.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-da.
Joan Jett, yeah. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Yeah. What else is there?
There's the one that every guitarist learns.
Oh, Smoke on the Water. Yep, there you go.
Deep Purple? Yeah.
0, 3, 5.
Right. Oh, came out to Mantra.
On the rain that beats the stars.
Your face. You're spot on. It's perfect.
Thank you.
I really feel the articulation.
Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Smoke on the water.
right.
Yeah.
Good times, good times. It is already 6:04, and we do have a lot of things to talk about in the announcements. So I guess we'll move on to that.
Holy cow! It is 6:04.
It is 6:04. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like and comment and tell us that you're here. And Jack will try to interrupt the best he can. But I think he's forgotten that was his job this time because a couple.
I have. We have had way too much fun playing.
We really have. Honestly, the Rock Week. Who'd have thought this would be the best week?
Yeah.
I
Wow! Would have figured the rock band.
really likes the Rock Week.
Yeah.
So all that to say, thank you guys so much, and thank you more specifically to our patrons who have paid us money monthly to be a part of this thing called being a patron. And for the low price of $5, you yourself can become a patron today. Yeah. But a couple more things we're going to talk about. This is Temporary has been announced and releases on the 2nd of July.
July tooth.
That is
It's the
July
second-
2th,
It's the 2nd July.
2021.
It's the tooth of July.
Stop.
You're welcome, and thank you.
It's the tooth. Everyone put your tooth emojis in the chat right now, otherwise you're fired.
See, I have to pretend you guys are laughing.
That's really good.
But yes, free interruption pass. July tooth. Thank you. Don't forget, July tooth. Everyone get excited for July tooth. Put your tooth emojis in the chat. And the live and video performance release party is on the 1st of July. So July 1st. My bad. Or 1st.
I'm glad we didn't use the "erd" suffix, because then it would be turd. The turd of July.
No, it's the one.
It's
The
the one.
the word,
It's the one.
the turd,
So
and then the third.
Yeah, we got on the 1st. We're having 2 streams, right?
on the 1st, we are having 2 streams. We're having the first stream very early in the morning, for us at least, 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Media.
So that'll be our breakfast stream. We're going to be making pancakes, so
Yes.
get your pancake stuff ready.
It's how to wake up and have a morning on performance day.
Yeah.
So get excited, get ready, and we're going to be making pancakes. It's going to be hella fun. And then
Hype.
that night, we're going to be meeting again at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. And that will be our live and video performance release party. So that'll be super fun. Yeah, I'm extra special excited about that. I don't think you guys know how extra special excited about that I necessarily am. Well, let me just say,
Hello, Lauren.
it's a lot.
I got one.
A little.
Got him.
I got.
I'm proud of you.
July Colin Firth. Oh my god.
Month though. I'm a big.
Month.
Yeah, I think it's one.
The 1st and 2th.
Yeah, the 1st and 2th, and then of course
The
we
3rd.
have the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3rd
The
actually.
3rd. The 3rd.
And then the 4th.
And the 4th.
Yeah, 5th is almost 5th.
And it's
Yeah, it's
almost
true.
5.
6th is just 6th.
7.
7th is 7th. 8th is 8th. 9th is 9th. 10th is 10th. Oh, it gets boring.
It does.
It's true.
Oh,
It's
it
boring.
does. The
Oh,
first
well.
ones are fun. Let's revel in the original one.
Yeah, we have 1th and 2th. Okay, we got
1st and
July
2th and
1st and 2th
3rd.
are going to be exciting. The 2th is when the album comes out. Hey, did we mention the 25th of June? We
You
didn't mention the 25th
You
of
mean
June.
2 days from now?
I don't
Yeah.
think we mentioned the 25th of June.
If you happened to purchase This Is Temporary on iTunes as a pre-order, you will get 3-Day High on the 25th. Just like that. So, just so you know, this isn't pressure for you to spend money or anything. I'm just saying. CD Baby was like, hey, which one do you want to be your pre-release song? And we were like, 3-Day High.
Yeah.
So that's what you get on the 25th if you
Yeah.
pre-order the album. So, I mean,
It's a
there you
fun
go.
one. It's a real good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a good one. So if you pre-ordered the album, yes, you get 3-Day High early, and you get to listen to that as we get to listen to the rest of the album as much as.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and then on the 2nd, heck, time to pre-order right now. Go pre-order if you haven't already. Exactly. So so the 2nd is our actual full release, and you'll get all of them that day. But who doesn't want 3-Day High now or as soon as possible? So
I mean, I'll take any of This Is Temporary now.
honestly,
Honestly?
a whole yeah, and yeah. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on, this Saturday, what's happening this Saturday, Jared?
This Saturday we're having a game stream.
Woo!
We're having Dead by Daylight's gonna be week 2, officially week 2
Finally.
of. It's gonna be officially week 2 of the Dead by Daylight killer streams. You're gonna watch. We're gonna be killer. Last week I went over a bunch of details on like all the different things the killers can do. But this week we're gonna kind of settle on one and try to get up to the red ranks.
Yeah.
We might mess around with some cosmetics depending on what I have for that killer. So be there and you might get to pick the cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna fight you guys on Frosty Ice though. I will tell you that much.
You don't want them, or you
No,
do?
yeah, no. That gets people really salty.
Really?
It's
It's
true.
a huge flex.
Also, you can see
They're very
them
visible.
through.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see them through the invisibleness if you're going as a wraith.
That's fair.
Yep, and it's really easy to track a killer over Hatch. Or
That's
over Shack.
Shaq. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fairy.
So it's very fairy. Okay. So what do we got next on our docket here before we leave for like another week?
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny boy, you got something to say?
What does the fam got? Do we have
We do have
perhaps a section of the Live at 5 that we are forgetting to do? Just kidding. It's not a forget. We just need to do it now. So here.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with John. My name is John, and it is not a Monday, but we are still having a motivational moment. I just did the alliteration with the M's. Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys specifically about reconnecting with old friends, because especially when you're coming out of the whole isolation thing, like it's really important to take care of the people that you used to see every day. And I know there's a lot of people where, you know, I'm not telling you to go make amends with the person you had a falling out with just yet. Maybe neither of you are ready, and that's perfectly fine if you did have a falling out with somebody. Thank you very much. My eyes are bleeding right now. But I do think that if there's somebody that you enjoyed hanging out with, even just a little bit, even casually, an acquaintance of yours, I think it's really good. I think it's really important that you try to take the step to reach out to them and to reconnect with them, because both of you are going about your lives in whatever manner, and I think that it's really important to take that step because you can't expect them to. But you both kind of have this stalemate, and so you might as well be the one to break it. So that's my call, is like for this next week or so, just try to say hi to somebody that you haven't, or text somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, that you remember hanging out with a lot, and just try to hang out. Maybe make plans to meet up. If you're cool with that, do something. I think it's really good to get yourself out there, even just to one person. You don't have to go out and spend a night at a club with like 50 different people. But it is good to keep up your friendships and to check in on people and see how they're doing. So yeah, I think that it's really, really healthy to do that. So please, I ask you to do that. I've been trying to do that recently. Thank you very much.
Do you guys like my butterfly bracelet?
I love it.
Like, you just put it on.
Oh, this is not going to work without this break.
Squish it. There you go.
This is not.
Well, I don't think.
Oh, fuck!
Oh
You
no!
opened your hand!
The bracelet
Oh,
broke!
man. I got a bracelet. It's probably because I have extremely small wrists. Jack could probably have a bracelet.
So half the band is okay getting their wrists sticky. Hell no!
We got hand sanitizer. We'll fix it later. It's fine.
Thank you, but hell no. That's all I have to say.
He's so clean. He's so clean, like. Anyways, so all that to say, thank you so much. And honestly, I could have used that in motivation today. So thank you for saying that, because I've been trying to connect with my old friends for a while.
Yeah.
So what a blessing. What a
Yeah,
blessing.
I've got some friends I gotta say hi to.
Do you wanna say that thing down?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have some big things.
We have some big things. Do you remember a while ago we were talking about like UFN merch and like different various items and like hats
socks
and socks
and beanies.
and beanies
And
and
like a backpack.
backpacks. Do we have lunch boxes?
We don't have a lunchbox yet.
Okay, no lunch boxes, but we do have a UFN merch store now open. Check out our newsletter. You can go to our website and I guess subscribe to it from there. But we have, I guess, a link to the merch store right on that newsletter. So.
Well, it's in the newsletter and it's also on the website.
And it's also
Straight up
on the
through a
website.
drop down on the website.
Ooh,
It is
there's a
now
drop
live.
down.
It's
So-
been in the works. It's been hidden there for a while. But
Yes,
yeah.
but we just showed it. We just made it.
Yeah, we
a thing
made.
you can see.
we made it a thing everybody can see now. So if you want a backpack with like a bunch of Tremble lyrics and stuff on it,
Just in
Go
time for the
check it out.
birthday.
Yeah.
Just in time for the birthday. Commemorate it. So
just
we
in
got a
time
merch
for
store.
back to school.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Ugh.
Get them.
It's back to school time.
Show your
Y'all remember
classmates
those
what's
freaking-
up.
Y'all remember those commercials where the like it would be like the parents all depressed sitting in front of a TV and they were like, "Don't be sad, it's back to school," and they were like, "Yay!" And then they were
Getting
like,
rid of our kids.
I know, right? But it's all good, Taylor. It's glad you're here now. But yeah, we were just introducing our merch store that we now have open. So go to our website, check that out. That's untilfurthernotice.net. All spelled out, everything. And it's just like this,
Just like this.
just like this back here. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see that. Whatever.
It's too dark.
Anyways, it says untilfurthernotice.net. So that.
Hoist.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Ta-da!
Yay! You disrupted Snako, how dare you?
Oh, he's gonna be fine.
He's not gonna
He
be fine.
lives in
He
a-
has trauma.
He lives in a door jam.
He has
He
trauma.
does not have.
He has trauma.
Stop.
We support Snako and his trauma. Anyways, so thank you guys so much again. And then there's a big, huge announcement that I'm going to be breaking down for you guys. A big schedule change is coming up. So July, we are going to be launching our new schedule for our Live at Fives. And I'm going to pull this up just so that I get it all correct.
Get all them notes.
Get
We've
all-
been
get
talking
all
about
our
this.
notes
It's been
down.
recently finalized.
This has been recently finalized, but we are going to be changing up our Live at 5 schedule.
Yes.
So during July and August, we will be doing every other week for Live at 5s. I know. Moment of pause for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Very, very scary time things, but
It's gonna be okay. And
but
it was
it's going to be all right.
it was a tough decision for us to make, but I think in order for us to give you what you deserve and for us to make the kind of presentation that we want to give, the kind of quality that we want to be putting out and the kind of content we're doing, and allowing us to do live shows
Yeah.
and things like that, and be a band, we do have to reduce the stream rate.
Yes. So we're going to be doing for July and August, we're going to be doing every other week. Is going to be our Live at Fives. And then in September, we are going to move on to our once a month Live at Fives. They are going to be on the the third of every month. The third week of every month is going to be our Live at 5. And then the first is when we're going to be moving our Patreon practice stream. So you can still get UFN content twice a month. Live.
And Saturdays.
And Saturdays, right, because we're going to be doing the gaming still.
Yes.
But it will only be happening during Live at 5 once a month, and then during, our actual practice once a month as well.
Yeah. So all of the rest of everything else that's going on that you might see from us on the weekly is still going to be going on.
Yes.
It's just the Live at 5s that are going to
Just the
reduce.
Live at
In
Fives.
fact, you might see more, as far as I know, Twitch gaming streams
You will
coming
see
up.
more on Twitch actually.
Yes.
Twitch streams in general, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably populate a little more. Just the YouTube Live at 5 stuff is gonna go to two times a month for 2 months, and then 1 time a month starting in
Yes.
September.
And I know Live at 5, it was a great response to the pandemic, and you guys really loved it, and we know how much you guys love it. So we don't want to take it away completely, because we know that it does mean a lot to you guys in general.
And we love
and it
it
means
too.
a lot to us.
And it really does mean a lot connecting with you guys and getting to talk to you. And
Yes, but
hang out.
in order for us to just have a little bit less of crazy hectic schedule and
A little more time.
A little
Yeah.
more time to make more content for you guys and music and stuff. We gotta cut it down a little
We've
bit.
learned recently that time is very valuable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, all that. And again, so sorry, but we love you guys so much. And we did want to leave, you know, a little bit, if anything, for you guys and for us, because we do really enjoy doing these again. But yeah, all that to say, we are changing that. But yes, so the first Wednesday is going to be our Patreon stream, and then the third Wednesday is going to be our Live at Fives. But that's only in September. So July is going to be every other. I believe it's going to be the first and third. And then for July and August.
Yep.
Oh, is it going to be the first and third week, and then the first and third week for?
We'll
We'll clarify that.
We'll let you guys know.
We'll let you guys know when that's going to be happening. But
Tonight.
yes. But anywho's, that, and then I was gonna say another thing that was gonna happen. Oh right. So being a Twitch affiliate, you know, is going to be. John's probably going to be doing some tutorials, question mark.
Yeah.
And I will probably be drawing or doing makeup and such, and then Jack will be doing mixing probably.
For now, I'm going to be sticking to the gaming side of things. I'll be that side of Twitch, but we want to do some music production in the future too.
But we did want to show. I just wanted to tell you guys what you might be able to see later on. But yeah, so stay tuned, and then you know. We will have everything updated in our newsletter, which we have as well. So it is 6:20 now. You guys want to end out with a song?
I think we have time for an ode to the Live at 5.
Yeah.
We could do Habit.
Yeah, let's do Habit. Let's do Habit. This is by far one of our more popular songs. And we know you guys like it a lot.
I'm going to turn that down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Army! Space me! All the typos.
Mercer.
I love watching the type alongs. It's one.
Me too.
From my slab.
Actually, that's kind of
On my flat.
that's actually why I messed with the lyrics in the second chorus. 'Cause I was like, I was reading them. I was like, I love this so much. Dark.
Dark.
Save me, dark myself. Oh, man. Good times. Myself.
So.
Mr. is, I think, probably my favorite one. Or my slef. That's a
My
good one.
slef.
Fork.
Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you guys so much.
That's funny that we're about to drop a new album and we just like kind of, we just played a song that's like the first song we released, and then now we're like gearing up for the next stream is gonna be all about the new album that's coming out.
It's gonna be the last songs I'm kidding. It's not. There's
No,
so
not the
much.
last. Just the most recent.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this. I was gonna say I'm gonna be, but I really am. Just period. So excited for this freaking album, for it to come out, for you guys to hear it. I'm gonna be streaming it a lot. I'm probably going to be using it in several TikTok videos. So, just in general, I'm really excited. And I love you guys. And there's still 5 minutes.
We do have 5 minutes.
We can do another song.
Remember that song? That one, I think, was written for Ren.
Yeah, it was for Ren. And we decided to name it their song.
Their song.
Because, well, first of all, it's for Ren, but also it's references the tapestry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's there. It's,
So that's a tapestry song right there.
yeah. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's their song, meaning for the tapestry. It's your guys' song.
Cough, cough, next single. What?
Bonus track. No.
But all that to say, thank you guys so much. Do you wanna come in here, bro?
Yeah.
Just the last 2
Would you
minutes?
say just the last 2 minutes? Just say goodbye, everybody.
Last 2 minutes, little bro.
Bro, welcome.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Come in.
We
It's
also
good to see
found
you.
a
Merry
room.
Christmas.
Are you ready for Christmas? It's time. It's time
Christmas
for
in
Christmas.
July.
It's Christmas
Absolutely.
in July.
Christmas. Oh, yeah. Christmas. That's what the winter sweaters are for.
Yeah, the winter sweaters in mid-July. So get excited for that.
Bro, I love that we're releasing it at the start of July.
Uh-huh.
So the people, oh!
When people listen to it, it can be mid-July when they do.
Yes! I can't wait for you guys to hear this album.
One of the biggest things that I'm waiting for with the launch of this album is all of the things that have been said that are gonna make sense.
Oh yeah, we have so many inside jokes.
You're gonna, if you ever look back on these, it's gonna be like, oh, that's
Like,
what they were
oh
referencing.
my goodness, I can't believe them.
These live films are gonna be the thing to come back to.
And that song that we're specifically referencing had this beautiful person on the drums as
Yeah.
well.
Yes,
Which song?
Mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He's like, huh? Surprise!
I
But
gotta
yeah.
mute myself.
I know, right? But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you for joining us at the little bit of the end there, bro. It's always good to have you around, bro.
Yeah.
I was having a nice listen outside and didn't want to interrupt.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was just enjoying the banter. So yeah.
Should I go in?
Band.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. We have pretty good banter, I think.
I think
in
so.
general.
I think so.
Developed it, especially. It was refined.
Yeah, it's definitely taken a while to get here, but
We got it.
It's gotten
We
there.
flow. Yeah.
It's gotten there.
So-
I'm just fixing my hair at the last minute of Live in 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Now's the time to worry about
I've been
it.
fixing my hair the whole time. It's too light, too
No,
much conditioner.
It's a whole mood. The front keeps coming up like two little ears.
Meanwhile,
Like smacking the front of my head, and
Yeah.
I'm like, stop it.
meanwhile, Ruse is just
Going
perfect. He
back.
comes in with like, it's not hanging too much in his
Perfect
face, but
coiffed
it's got the
hair.
volume
He's got
and
the
the
little
texture.
hair coming down like straight up Superman.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
I would almost say coiffed.
I would say coiffed. I'd say that was a very. I had to teach someone what coiffed meant a little bit ago. So they're like, "What is coiffed?" I was like, "It literally means really good looking hair. It's like perfect in usually in a pompadour.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's
styled
like, not to be
hair.
confused with a quiff,
Quiff.
which is like I don't
Creep.
No, stop.
No.
That's what we call it, right?
Yeah.
Stop. All right. Anywho's, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's 6:30, so we have to leave. But we love you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Next time.
Love you.
Baby, you live in a world of a million problems, but you can't seem to see them. No, you just keep moving on. Fight me, that's not fair. No way, no how, nowhere. Love, I can't ignore protocol when it comes from the bottom. Tell me you're sorry if you have the guts, have the guts. Spit out your honesty finally if you have enough, have enough. I keep thinking you can turn yourself around, but I know it's blinking like the neon at a strip club. Write me down in your list of overcomes and keep me juiced just to rid me of every sort of. Tell me even if I brought me to your attention. I tried so very hard to heed your double mention. Go on and bite me, I don't care. Go ahead and throw away your air. I won't listen to you anyway. Get off before intention. Tell me you're sorry if you have the guts, have the guts. Spit out your honesty finally if you have enough, have enough. I keep thinking you can turn yourself around, but I know it's blinking like the neon at a strip club. Write me down in your list of overcomes and keep me juiced just to rid me of every sort of. I'd like to think if I left you a cryptic message that you might answer the phone. If I told you